Well, the challenge has been well and truly set. And all the pre-match drama is over. Well, for England's first test of the season, Steve Borthwick is stuck largely with the players who came to New Zealand in July. In the pack, Tom Curry is back at open side after missing the New Zealand trip, while the experienced Alice Genge returns to the front row in place of Joe Marler. In the back line, the first started halfback for 32-year-old Ben Spencer, and he combines with the exciting Marcus Smith. Henry Slade plays at centre, despite playing for less than an hour so far this season.
Yeah, a number of changes from the All Black side as well. Tamaiti Williams takes his place at loose head prop. Combination of Barrett and Bayi in the middle row really developing in 2024. And the arrival of Wallace Sititi, that combination with Kane and Savia, critical in this test match today. Big selection in Ratama and Beauden Barrett in the first 5 position for the All Blacks. And this back 3 combination, Mark Tele'a, Caleb Clark and the exciting Will Jordan, the try-scoring machine at fullback.
Well, both sides have good impact off the bench. The All Blacks in particular with Roigard and McKenzie, while England will look to the vastly experienced George Ford in the latter stages of the match. So all is in readiness for a really enticing and exciting next month in the north for the All Blacks. Will Jordan back in the 15. Chandler Cunningham south. There is the skipper, Jamie George. And Scott Barrett back in charge of the All Blacks. And for the 15th time in his career, Angus Gardner will referee an All Blacks test match, but for the first time ever against England.
Go. Jamie.
So all is in readiness for this long-awaited clash between England and the All Blacks. And Beauden Barrett with the kick-off, and away we go at Twickenham in front of a capacity crowd on a nice afternoon for rugby. And England take it in to the setup. And in his first start, Ben Spencer hands it away to Smith, and being innovative early on, and nicely taken by Fai Waboso, and England being pretty inventive early on.
Yeah, nice start from England, just showing a little bit of early intent. Would have been easy just to go long, but they decided to try and regather possession. It almost came off as well, but that man there, Smith, critical in terms of driving his team clearly around this great stadium.
First line out throw then for Cody Taylor. And the All Blacks win it at the back with Adi Savia on the 10-metre line in England territory. Ratama gets it away for Barrett. An early tester too for England. And getting up beautifully, Mark Tele'a slipped it away too to Ioane. And the All Blacks have it. Tele'a gets it again. Lomax hands it on to Barrett, partially charged. And it falls into the arms of Will Stewart, who scored a couple of tries last time the All Blacks played England at Twickenham. And the long raking kick with Tele'a lining it up. He's been involved early. Slings it away to Jordan. Nowhere to go for Will Jordan, so takes the contact. And now Ratama. Off it goes for Kane. And the former captain takes it just out from the 22 as Ratama slings it away again. Barrett goes with the cross kick for Caleb Clark. Ball's gone back. Snapped up by Cody Taylor. And a good driving tackle by Cunningham South. And the All Blacks pinned inside their own 22, where Ratama will be looking to make a clearing kick. And this one drifting across towards the touchline. Good kick by Cortez Ratama.
Yeah, good kick from Ratama, but good result for England as well. Putting enough pressure on the kicking side of things for Beauden Barrett, but also not finding space, but trying to play at tempo.
They are. England go quickly. Lawrence. Here's England. Here's Smith looking to probe his way through. Just near the 22. Ball is there for Genge. Slips it away for George Martin. And the big second rower takes it inside the 22. Here's Lawrence again. England playing this game at pace. Ben Earl. Now Spencer away for Marcus Smith. Again, always probing, running hard at the line. Now Itoje almost got his way through. Spencer again slings it away for Tom Curry. Back in the England team on the open side.
Advantage.
Now they've got a penalty advantage here as the All Blacks having to defend grimly. Cody Taylor in back play is not in great shape as Spencer goes back. Oh, Martin put it down, but they were playing under a penalty advantage. And let's have a look and just check on Cody Taylor.
12, tackle off the ball.
Yeah, penalty goes against Geordie Barrett. Cody Taylor looks as though he's taken a shot, and as we see there, bottom right.
Waiting for
it's going to be huge for the All Blacks in terms of his experience. Here's the penalty. Barrett just looking to cover the offload. It's certainly a positive start from England. Looking really good with ball in hand.
Shot. Okay.
And really playing the game at pace. And Chandler Cunningham South. English born, but migrated to New Zealand when he was only 4 years of age. Maro Itoje, vastly experienced player, 85th Test match.
Good space in the lineup. Thank you.
And England
much appreciated.
Have really started this game well.
Itoje was outstanding the second test down in Dunedin. Really almost single-handedly kept England in the game. Marcus Smith, first opportunity to get points on the board.
And through it goes. And England have the early advantage. Nearly 5 minutes gone at Twickenham. And they lead by 3-0.
Perfect start. The team that's desperate to get wins against the big sides. Best way to do that is settle the nerves. There's Cody Taylor. We'll see from here what's going to happen. It doesn't look as though he might not play any part. Whether or not he has to go and get an HIA, we'll wait on that.
So play resumes, and it's taken down by Earl for England. So Osafo Omua in 16 is on for the All Blacks. Inside the first 5 minutes of the game as Spencer goes again with the left boot. And it was deflected off an All Black hand. And so it will be England ball.
Cross. Stay open. How many? 5?
George throws. Cunningham South, very prominent early. Earl. Omua goes hard at him. Spencer.
Hughes.
Again, gets it up high.
Open. Yeah, good access.
Coming forward, beautifully taken by Will Jordan. The All Blacks have it in England territory. Now Barrett hands it on to his brother, and Geordie Barrett just in England territory.
Good listen. Good listen.
Ratama slings it back for Beauden Barrett.
Taken back in.
Smith, always prepared to try something, Marcus Smith. And he's done another good job.
Now the kicking game's going to be critical. The line speed is still there from England. They brought it mid-year. They're bringing it again, forcing the All Blacks deeper and deeper. And the kicking game at the moment is not servicing the All Blacks quite as well as they'd like.
Big test now for Omua to get the lineouts right. Gets that one right. As Beauden Barrett hands it on. Artie Savia out in midfield. Again, proving hard to put away, as always. Ratama delays the pass. Barrett slings it wide for Caleb Clark. And he hoops it off downfield, but it's off the side of the boot. And very much an unforced error from Caleb Clark.
Yeah, under advantage. Angus Gardner, they've picked up an offside.
Yeah, number 14. Number 14, never back onside.
So Feo Bosso giving up the penalty, but also this means he'll give up the territory if Beauden Barrett finds touch, and that's really important. That's a good kick too. Just watch here, never retiring, never got back on the hindmost feet. There was an opportunity out here for Caleb Clark.
Okay, guys, on the line. Step out
for the All Blacks. Now their
on the
line-out
line.
did have troubles mid-year for Omua. It's about hitting its targets.
Got the first one right. We're hearing that Cody Taylor won't be back. Omua goes deep. And it's been grabbed, I think Lomax it is, who grabbed it for the All Blacks. And inside the 22, here's Wallace Sititi. As Ratima moves it away for Vai.
That's falling for me. No foul play.
Ratima again. Not making a lot of progress through this tough English defence. Sititi, nice offload, got it away to Tele'a. Mark Tele'a. Oh boy, what a try from Mark Tele'a.
Outstanding. Change of pace, the offload though from Sititi. Got the mismatch they were looking for. And Mark Tele'a, after a slow start to his campaign in 2024, he's on the board early.
Nice work
after some nice work. Just look here, it's a 2-on-2. But it's the offload here, brings in the two defenders, and then the change of pace, just too fast. Great finish.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Brilliant finish.
34 seconds. Bottom right,
Mark
bottom
Tele'a
right of the screen.
had to get around Alice Genge, the prop forward. Not sure why he's defending on the wing, but nevertheless, Tele'a's in for his 13th test try.
Just look at that skill from Sititi, the ability to keep those arms free. And Furbank was the defender on the outside who got brought in. And it just meant that Genge was one-on-one with Mark Tele'a. And the kick from the sideline is a good one from Beauden Barrett. And the All Blacks go ahead, 7 points to 3. Just watch this here. Reaches the arms through, knowing exactly what he's trying to achieve. And then the stop-go. Stand up, accelerate. Nicely done. Welcome back, Mark Tele'a.
All Blacks absorbing a lot of pressure early, but they now lead as the kickoff is fielded by Scott Barrett. Ratima. Off it goes for Omua. He'll be out there now for the rest of the game with Cody Taylor taking a head knock. Ratima challenged by Itoji. And the ball still in and bounced in field and then out.
Carried out, yeah.
Oh, I thought that landed in the field of play. Maybe not.
A little bit of confusion. And Caleb Clark needed to get a hand on that.
New Zealand, open the gap.
So I was out on the full. It's gifted good field position and territory to England.
George throws. Itoji wins it. Now Spencer. Here's Ollie Lawrence using his power. Short pass for Fai Waboso, the right winger. England looking very well drilled in this area. Smith slips the pass to Earl.
Back onside.
All Blacks defence holding up though. Now Will Stewart driven back in the tackle of Scott Barrett. As Spencer reaches in. Drop kick coming up. And it's well away. But they were playing under a penalty advantage, so at least Marcus Smith knew full well.
Tackle off the ball. Yeah.
For the second time, the All Blacks are getting penalised for taking a player off the ball.
So it's that one. That one's Thanks, boys. Thanks. That's a tackle off the ball by number 16. Okay, I know they're playing flat at your line, but you can't check or hit players on suspicion if they don't have the ball. Okay. What's that? Yeah.
Yeah, well, suffer
Omua. Number 10.
I mean, it's ball was well gone.
You've taken him off the ball.
Just needed to let that play out.
Yeah.
Just ill-discipline, presenting point-scoring opportunities for England. Those are errors that the All Blacks can ill afford to make. You have to trust your defence. And this will be a gimme.
Yeah. Okay, 15. Sorry. Yeah, Marcus over here, mate. Sorry. Just take the shot.
Maybe not a gimme.
For a second.
Maybe not, no.
I'll just get the right mark. Sorry, boys. Yep, okay. Yep.
Most familiar situations,
Okay.
Marcus Smith, probably with
Here's your mark. You
advantage.
still happy with the same decision?
You've got to be comfortable you're going to make this three.
Yep.
Don't worry
Okay.
about a drop goal. Keep playing.
Yeah, okay.
See whether or
Okay,
not you
mate,
can
okay.
keep creating
Yep,
opportunities
thanks,
against the All Blacks. Keep putting them under pressure.
Sorry.
You've got 3, 4, 5 phases maybe to generate something else more than just the three, because you should trust yourself to make this.
Over 200 points already in Test rugby, Marcus Smith. Only made his England debut back in 2021. Looking to land his second penalty goal, does so. And England reduced the margin to just one, and the All Blacks lead after 12.5 minutes at Twickenham. So back to halfway as Barrett gets us started again. England take it outside the 22.
Take it back in and use it. Ball's out. Ball's
Spencer,
out.
ball is out.
No problem.
Well anticipated too by the All Blacks. They've
Ball's
turned it
out.
over as Ratama slings it away. And Savia sets it in midfield. Ratama again. Now the inside path for Geordie Barrett. As Ratama away for Savia, not a great pass. The All Blacks have made a mess of this. Whistle's gone.
Yeah.
They can't dive on the ball within a metre of the ruck.
No, he didn't.
He didn't?
No.
Okay.
He tackled your 9, who actually had hands on the ball.
Okay, so he didn't
for
dive.
me, the 9 was in
problem.
possession.
Just ask a question.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's a good question.
Great,
Yeah,
thanks.
real good question.
So ball was deemed to be out.
Yep.
There it is there. Hands are on the ball.
Yep.
Maybe
Time off.
a little bit unlucky in some ways. Quite
Yep.
often you'll
Ball
see
was
that
out.
called the other way, but Angus
it's
Gardner
to the
will look
side.
at that and say, there's the standard.
Hey, listen,
The All Blacks, though, under
I
pressure
take your
there,
point, but
force the
to me it was
pass.
clearly to the side. and
Pressure's
called
gonna
the ball
continue
out,
to
so he's
come.
entitled to
It's
do
how
what he
they
did.
deal
Yeah,
with
good
that.
question. Yeah.
You can't afford to get frantic. Times you've
Yeah. Here we go, guys.
If you're an All Black team, you've struggled against England. It's when you've made a lot of mistakes, tried to force things, maybe you've given away intercept tries.
Sweet, mate.
First scrum of the game. An area the All Blacks have worked
guys,
really
first
hard on in
scrum,
2024.
control and balance.
But England at home, that's a different proposition.
Crouch. Bind.
Tamaiti Williams on this near side against Will Stewart.
Set. Good.
Right, so Spencer
in.
gets it in.
Well done. Stay high
Two good
and
scrums.
play it.
And
Good.
Spencer feeds it away for Smith. Jordan waiting at the back, ready to launch. Takes it almost to halfway. Now Ratama. In the English defence flying up. There's Ratama. Kane flicks it on the inside for Tele'a. Now here's Bay. He slips the pass. Now Ratama. Bowden Barrett again goes to the air.
Allow the access. Good.
And
That's a knock
Barrett
on.
got there to get a hand on it, and the ball was knocked on by England. So it was a contestable kick.
Geordie Barrett was
Yep.
on the open side wing for the
Yes,
All Blacks.
I was,
So
yeah.
obviously, tall man
Yep.
has the contest. Just look
Okay,
how the first
cool.
defender coming
Right,
up
thanks,
from
Geordie.
England's flying up,
Here we go.
trying to get the player on the ground really quickly, tripping
Stay
him up.
off the knees, please. Yeah, yeah.
It was nicely
Okay.
done. Then the kick across field, and winning the
Yeah, we can play
contest
on
in
that.
the
Yeah,
air
we can
against
play on
England is always
Let's
critical,
go. 30
because there are
seconds.
going to be plenty of kicks in the outside channel. You've got to commit yourself to it. It's a good man-on-man contest
let's
for
go,
the All
please.
Blacks for someone like Geordie Barrett.
Okay, here's the mark.
Not over the mark, please.
You happy with that?
Good first up scrum from both sides.
Okay, good work.
Now it's the All
Scrum,
Blacks
same again.
ball.
Control and balance. Control, balance. Take the hit. Control your weight. Crouch. Bind.
a lot of weight coming through.
Yeah.
Come to early.
Guys, I hadn't called set because there's no stability, and then we both went in. Okay, so let's do it again, please.
We're disciplined, sir.
Guys, trust the call, please. Be patient. Trust the call. Same again.
Back 5.
Keep the space on this side. Keep the space on the far
Such
side.
a big part of England's game, the scrum.
Hips. Seconds. Come here. Control.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Good.
Right, so in it goes from Ratama. Spencer had a go at it. Now Tele'a pops it off to Ioane. Somehow the ball's been dislodged though. Snapped up by Tele'a, but it was lost forward by Rico Ioane in contact. And things getting a little bit testy.
Let's go, please. Yeah, you're playing under the old interpretations. Yep.
It looks like a nasty cut on
Okay,
the
we go.
hand there.
Yeah, whether it might be a webbing.
Just a knock on.
Sometimes you split your webbing,
Yeah.
it
Back
can
here.
bleed very, very quickly.
Here we go. Come back. Come back.
Just another
Back up.
error from the All Blacks. Ratama kicking
Okay, here we
the
go.
ball out on the full, knock on, contact time.
Okay, let's go.
Quite creative here, trying to find the hole. All the back door pass to Jordan was on, and the offload looking for support.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
nice
got one
work
here,
that
guys,
from
right
Lawrence.
on,
Did well to
13.
get his hand in there.
Yes, Ollie Lawrence,
I don't want to see
vastly experienced these days in the midfield. Ioane
Yeah, I know. I want to keep it level.
get that hand fixed up.
Here we go.
And Tom Leonard-Brown with the expected substitution here.
Honest with your mind too.
Started
I've
a
spoken
test
to him about his mind. I want
earlier in the
mind's
year
level.
at
I don't want
centre.
any games on this side.
There he is, vastly experienced midfielder.
Here we go.
Luxury for the All Blacks to have.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Good.
Scrum's very even so far. As Spencer gets it in. And the penalty.
Keep your bind up. I just spoke to you about it. Yeah. Number 1, elbow down and collapse. I've got that as backwards. Backwards is my live version. Yep. Let him through. Yeah, good. Well done. Well done. Jordy, I've got that off white. Black ball. Black ball. No. I've got that as black ball off white. Murray.
So 18 minutes gone in the game as Omua prepares to throw for the All Blacks. Once again, the line out works well as Barrett moves it across into centre field. Geordie Barrett held it up. Now Jordan. Look at this defence. Ratama waiting. Lomax takes it into contact. But
Well
the
done.
England
Good roll out,
defence
5.
stifling
Well done.
early on. Again, Bowden Barrett goes to the air.
Yeah, good access.
Nicely taken down by Tommy Freeman out on the left wing
Yeah,
side.
well done.
And the ball will be there for Spencer. Taken up by Martin. Now Spencer again. Smith. Waiting is Jordan. Nicely timed challenge by Faye Waboso.
8.
All Blacks, though, will channel it back
Good listen.
for
And
Ratama.
use it.
Off for Omua. In a tight contest so far. Coming up to the quarter of the game.
Good.
There's Ratima punching it high again.
Backwards off Black.
Again, Geordie
Play
Barrett,
on.
his exceptional height, managed deflecting the ball back. Now here's Beauden Barrett, stabs it through. Jordan coming through, and it falls nicely for Beauden Barrett. Here's a chase. Ratima leading the All Black charge. Smith is back for England. And he's done very well, Marcus Smith, but the All Blacks looking to turn this over. They've just about walked over the top. No, they've got the penalty against them.
Goal, the skills of Beauden Barrett created a huge opportunity. But Ratima wasn't able to get to his feet. Was penalised for crawling, but critical moment for England in terms of defence. And they managed to hold on, but for the All Blacks, that threat of Beauden Barrett and Will Jordan, who have connected before in that inside channel. Just watch Ratima here. Ball goes to ground, and they start to try and drive over at the All Blacks, but once they lose their feet, they need to get clearly back on it, and they did not do that as they went past the ball.
7-6, the All Blacks lead. Cunningham South. Good defence by Lomax coming through there on Tom Curry, but he knocked the ball on in the process. Now up the middle goes Itoji, and he offloads beautifully too for Spencer. And the halfback still in the fight, but they're in touch. Boy, what an offload that was.
Oh, how good was that? The break through the middle, so hard to defend. Itoje reads it beautifully. Big pickup, and then the awareness to pop that ball up. Spencer does well. Really good, and just not able to stay in the field of play. But once again, you're seeing that kicking game. Space in behind. Ratima was there, but certainly threatening our England.
Look, it might have been flat, eh?
Jordan Way, the Australian
honestly, I couldn't make a definitive
assistant
call, so
referee,
positionally, I was
spotted
compromised.
the foot into touch from Ben Spencer.
Okay. Yep. Hold England, hold the gap. Okay, time back on.
Omua. Again, the All Blacks win it safely and securely. Little jab through, and beautifully almost controlled by Leonard Brown, but he lost it forward.
No, back.
It was a nicely weighted kick. Now Spencer for England. Gets it away.
Knock-on advantage.
Flying through to try and make a tackle. Here's Itoji, and he's got pace too. And he makes a centering kick, but it falls straight for Jordan and goes now to Beauden Barrett. And this has England really scrambling back. This is a great kick by Beauden Barrett. Not quite into touch. So here's Henry Slade.
Okay, England retire.
And Henry Slade bangs it away, not out. Fielded by Geordie Barrett. And a kick and chase from Geordie Barrett. Just pushed it inside the 22. And that enables Faye Waboso to make a mark.
A bit.
Well, it's a game that's had a number of errors, but with this intent to keep playing, set pieces have gone quickly. And for the All Blacks, they'll take the line out here, but even though there's been errors, the game's just tempo has been really quite quick. Both teams being forced to play.
Omua again goes short and quickly. Won by Vai. Sam Kane out in midfield. All Blacks trying to get through this tough English defence. Again, Barrett goes with a high kick. Clark is bearing down here on Faye Waboso, who gets out of it well and then sets off on a run, but Omua makes a good tackle from behind. Now England taking it up was George Martin. Almost turned it over there.
Stay back. Okay,
Spencer. Up it goes to his skipper, George.
Okay, no.
As England settle.
Okay, and use it. 2.
Spencer with Bay running hard at him.
Yeah, good.
The charge is well done. Now Jordan away for Kane. Sam Kane scragged near the 22. There's Ratima. Hands it away, and off goes Beauden Barrett, at least Geordie Barrett it is. looking for some support, pops it away. Now here's Ratima, puts the ball on the toe, and Jordan is there as the game starts to open up a wee bit. And again, the All Blacks lose their footing at the wrong time.
I thought it was on the floor.
Well, it was great work initially from England, wasn't it?
Someone watching it.
And a great tackle.
Okay.
There was some desperation
Let's go, please.
from Amua. Good collision. And then it was a breakout after this contest in the air,
Guys,
which
let's go.
Beauden Barrett couldn't quite hold. Plenty of physicality
Play on. Let's go, please, Marcus.
as expected in this
Let's
game. Kick one was the right one. And then just watch here, Jordan, he has to allow their player to get back to his feet. One of the hardest things for a player to do when you're chasing kicks. But 24 minutes gone, and there's a few players sucking in a few big ones because the tempo has been fast.
Yeah, okay, I'll speak to him. Thanks, mate.
George
That was
getting some
he was
attention.
complaining about being checked by Will Jordan.
You get the sense there's a try not far away.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, they did, and it was fine because he was on
Well,
side.
England
and you ran
started
into
off
him.
playing the game
Okay.
at high speed.
It's okay.
I just get the feeling, as you say,
Gap.
Jeff, things
Gap,
have
come across.
slowed down a wee bit.
Happy? Okay. All right.
They're still playing under the clock, remember.
Knock
As
on. Yeah.
the All
advantage.
Blacks dispute possession, but knock it on in the process. Now here's Earl, going hard up the middle. He's a
Okay,
powerful
advantage is
ball
over.
runner,
No!
Ben Earl.
That's fine. Ball
Now
was out.
Spencer, the ball was out,
Ball
so
was out.
Kane was okay to do that. Now it's Cunningham himself. Spencer works it away for Smith. Nice inside pass for Slade.
Step back.
England look good with the ball in hand. Henge,
No, play
he's
on.
lost control of it.
Play on.
Play on.
Backwards for me.
The All Blacks have snapped
Ball's
it up
there.
and the ball's been
Stay.
turned over for Ratima. Beauden Barrett hands it on for Sititi. He's got pace. Pops it up for Omua. 10-metre line, All Black territory. Handed on by Ratima. Now it's wide. Here's Jordan. Now the race is on. England coming across in defence at Furbank. And they managed to control it. And Earl is back there.
And use it.
Ball still inside the 22, so England will have the
Use
ability
it.
to kick it out as Spencer.
Good.
And he does just that to settle it all down.
Yeah, England doing a good job of scrambling back. As the
Hey,
All Blacks decided to go
the gap was
deep,
good.
and
Don't yell
when
at
a
me like
man
that.
rushes on the line, it
That was
creates a
really
hole,
good.
and Sititi turned on the afterburners.
play on.
Genge did well enough to get him to ground. But the tempo continues. The All Blacks will want to play at speed.
Good.
Omua's throw, he's been 100% so far.
Got
Geordie
backwards
Barrett
there.
threw a no-look pass. Now it's with Scott Barrett
Falling.
as he sets it. Ratima away for Tupou Bay.
Out.
And Smith rolls out of the road. Barrett comes the blind side. Opens up for Will Jordan. Here's another test try for Will Jordan. His 36th.
That combination, Beauden Barrett and Will Jordan, connecting beautifully, not for the first time in the game. The change of angle, the change of direction from Beauden Barrett, the drop off underneath, an old-fashioned cut, and an acceleration and speed. What a try from Will Jordan. And the All Blacks strike again as the defensive line fails for England. Jordan scores.
Oh, thanks, Gilly.
Oh, he's the ultimate finisher, no doubt about it. Lovely play by Beauden Barrett. The angle that Jordan ran on, and England simply can't contain him as he goes in and scores yet another test try.
Don't tell anyone, all right?
And those smiles tell the story for the All Blacks. You got the sense
We're clear.
fatigue is starting to play a factor.
Okay, I'll ask. I will ask. Jamie's possibly saying a knock on the line. I didn't see anything, mate. So, yeah.
Beauden Barrett was good with the first one, and he's good with the second as well. So 2 converted tries. The first by Tele'a, the second by Jordan. And have a look at this finish.
Just forced the defence to chase Beauden Barrett to open up the space, and then nothing in the backfield. And Rico Ioane has returned after that hand injury. So Anton Leonard-Brown, we suspect, will have gone back to the sideline, but the All Blacks take control
Sorry, mate.
in this first half.
To your runner, sorry.
11 minutes out from half-time as the kickoff goes down for Savia. And he ducks away from a couple of tackles. And Ratama for Bowden Barrett. Lomax. As the All Blacks take it right up the middle. Now Ratama. Geordie Barrett.
Yeah, good now.
Tele'a looking to line it up, deflects it nicely. Ioane is, you said, Jeff, back on the park.
Knock on black advantage.
Snapped up by Faye Waboso. Way out of position. Normally a right winger, of course. Here's Smith. Away to George. Almost got the ball away. O'Moore snapped it up, but they're going back for a prior infringement.
Yeah.
That work in the air once again. And George is down again.
Knock on.
And so I can say the tempo of the game. It'll be interesting to see
that's right.
how referee Angus Gardner approaches some of these taking of a knee.
Yeah, good.
Now there's a tackle once again. Sam Cane on the support runner. Here's the error.
Let's go, boys. It's us.
England have gone with the 6-2 split. 6 forwards on the bench.
Interesting to see what's wrong with George there.
Tired.
Oh, yep. That's a good reason to stop the game.
Okay, well, we've got the knock on first, right? Yeah. Hang on.
I was in the play. Clear tackle off the ball as we went out the back.
Okay, well, what's the number?
It looks as though they're going to get...
On Jamie.
No, it's before me.
Okay, number 6 wide. Okay, so I'm coming back for a penalty. Yeah, okay, all right. Okay.
The penalty is going to go against the All Blacks, but...
Yeah. Tackle off the ball. Just wait. Time off. Scott. That one was by 7, was it? Yeah. So I mentioned to you earlier that we've had some tackles off the ball or hitting players without the ball. That's the 3rd one now off the ball this half. So if that trend continues, you could lose someone, okay? I don't want to see any more tackles off the ball with players without the ball, okay? I know they're coming flat at the line, but you've got to wait. Okay. Yeah, I got it. We got it.
So there we are, the message loud and clear.
Let's take it. It's always an interesting one for me when a player's in front of the ball carrier. Because if it's a line that Sam Cane's looking to make a tackle, and yes,
really good. Yep.
I'd say he wasn't on the ball carrier, but there's a worrying trend if you're looking for the All Blacks, because it's been an issue for them in 2024, the yellow cards. It's put them under a lot of pressure late in games, and once again, it's going to lead to a point-scoring opportunity. And those are things that just keep England interested, just keep them in touch.
Two penalties landed already. Marcus Smith. And there goes the 3rd. Hits it low, but straight. And penalties keeping England alive in the game. 14 points to 9. Under 10 minutes left in the first half as England control the kickoff.
Okay, and use it. 2.
Now Spencer.
Yep, access, knock
Ball
on.
knocked down forward by an England player.
Knock on.
Contained by the All Blacks, and to launch here under this advantage. But
Always
there is
under
none,
pressure.
says Angus Gardner, so let's go
Always
back
under pressure.
and take a scrum.
I talked about that battle in the Innisbo, and it's going to be a constant when teams defensively are bringing pressure. And England have relied heavily on the box kick for a long time, and they've used it well. And in this case, yes, they may have made a knock-on, but it hasn't led to any sort of issues. Yes, All Blacks get possession.
Okay.
The defence has been
Guys, keep working on the scrum. Scrum's been good. Good space.
It's led in a couple of
Just
tries.
gotta control that bind,
What's the All
please.
Black mindset with 8 minutes to go just before half-time? Is it time to go up again? Try keep the ball in hand, stress the defence for a few phases, try and manipulate some space. If they feel as though England are under fatigue.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Good. Get it in.
So in it goes from Ratama off to Bowden Barrett, straight across for Ioane. Here's Jordan in. Geordie Barrett leaves it for Ratama. Now Sititi, Bowden Barrett feeds it off to Vai. Ball comes back for Ratama. Savia, proving very difficult for Ollie Lawrence. Now Ratama again. Geordie Barrett has to take the tackle on this occasion. Taken up by Clark. All Blacks trying to keep the ball alive. Now Scott Barrett. Short pass for Vai. Big tackle on him by Cunningham South. And great celebrations around the tackle. Well, I think he learned how to tackle at Hamilton Boys High School, Westlake. And this was a biggie.
That's a good shot from the blind side.
There we go.
And he's timed it nicely. And the option taking from the All Blacks,
Happy with the
getting into a little bit of shape and structure. The option to go out the back was the one. Tupavai recognises and acknowledges. It's a good tackle, it's a good hit.
Thank you.
Well, he's just 21 years of age. Huge future for Chandler Cunningham South.
Keep working, space on the bind. Controlled, balance. Go.
Big 5 and a bit minutes here before half-time. England haven't scored a try as yet. Another scrum penalty.
Overextended, far side.
And he's gone to the far side, which is Tyrell Lomax.
Not for me on that one.
And penalties conceded, as you
Far
mentioned
side.
earlier, Jeff, a real concern.
Overextended.
And particularly when they're in point-scoring positions.
Yep. Shot.
And it looks as though they're going to try and take the points.
Shot clock on. Far side, Geordie.
So you got a sense about England came out of the gates really quickly for about 6 or 7 minutes and then decided, you know what, we're going to go back and we're going to use the high kick. All of a sudden there's been a few more scrums and they've earned a couple of scrum penalties. It's the mindset whether or not they're comfortable as they get deeper into the game that penalties is going to be enough to get the job done. And it has in the past against All Black sides who have made mistakes and haven't been able to score tries. They themselves have turned down points for England. At the moment they're accumulating and you have to say they're doing it well.
20 seconds.
So Smith again. And again he's accurate. And lands his 4th penalty goal of the afternoon. And the All Blacks lead is reduced to just 2. Three and a half minutes out from the break. Barrett goes deep down to Ben Earl. And they'll look to trap him inside the 22.
Okay, and use it.
Ball is there again for Ben Spencer, who's been doing a lot of kicking. This one's charged, and the All Blacks have it back. So Lomax near the 22. Real opportunity here just before the break as Jordan swings it away. Going hard up the middle. Got the pass away too for Ioane, who does well to stand in the tackle. Ratama snapped up by Omua.
No, 3.
Ratimer again. Geordie Barrett.
Knock on.
Oh, the ball's gone down. And the All Blacks need to tidy this up. And obviously it's all over here. As Wallace Sititi, and the pass to Tupou Vaa'i was just in front. Well, it was a very short advantage played by Angus Gardner. And Wallace Sititi showed his tremendous pace.
Well, they've done well.
You could be right, mate. Yeah.
And it's gone off Barrett and then an England player, and then Satiti's picked it up. And he's found some space. Or if that goes to hand, if it stays off the ground, it would have been danger for England. Oh, that was needed to be taken by Tupou Vaa'i.
Nothing clear for me.
Clark in support. As I say, it's messy. Charge down era. Those are moments where either team, you get the sense there, could have gone and scored at the other end of the park. And All Blacks now will have to look at the scrum with a couple of minutes to go, because the feeling is they're going to go at the scrum time. They're going to try and put as much pressure on clearly as they can. Scrum for a penalty. Have one last crack at this All Black team just before half-time.
Here we go.
A little bit of attention there for Tupou Vaa'i as we count down towards half-time. One of the talking points, no doubt, at the break will be the 7-1 penalty count against the All Blacks. Very much keeping England in the hunt.
We've got to get the gap right.
You have to respect England, though, coming into this, and they themselves having great discipline. Defence has been really strong. There's been nothing at the breakdown. No infringements, not presenting opportunities in field position to the All Blacks.
Take the hit. Control your weight now. Crouch. Bind. Hey, good balance. Okay. That's the best. I've got to reach it all. Yeah, okay. Guys, yeah. Look, listen. Yeah. There's weight transfer from both teams, all right? Yeah. Control your weight. That's the message. Control and balance. Yeah. No, I want to be on the side. Oh, sorry. Yes, that side. Yeah, sorry, mate.
There's a lot of chat, isn't there? A lot of chat at scrum time.
There is.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Good.
Okay, so set. And All Blacks go a little bit early.
Not playing on there.
England.
Yeah, no, it's all right, it's all right. Stand up.
So we'll have a reset. And this is taking a wee while as the clock ticks on.
Yep. Okay, here we go.
Well, clearly fatigue's going to be an issue here as well, right? For players, there's a lot of weight coming through these two front rows.
Guys, listen.
Looking for a little bit of fresh ground.
Is because ball was presented.
So
I don't want to see any little
certainly very long pauses between the calls from Angus Gardner, but he wants it to be stable for safety concerns, clearly.
Okay, patience.
Let's just see if we can play this one through at both sides.
Squeeze. Crouch. Bind. Set. Good.
Okay, finally it goes in. Earl goes from the back of the England scrum. Away for Lawrence. And his kick
still live.
Deflected into touch.
Ball,
In the final few seconds of this first half. It will be England ball, though.
Stay on the line. Stay on the line. No. Open. On the line. Oh, sorry. On the line. Come up, England. Right up. Yep. 5. Good. Thank you.
So George. Both line-outs have worked pretty well in this game.
Contest.
England win it well through big George Martin. Oh, they've got another penalty advantage here. So you'll play under this advantage for a while. Smith tried to jam a little kick through. And England
Nothing there.
will have a penalty, which will be, one would imagine, too far
Number
out
5.
for Smith.
5 black.
Will he just tap it and kick it out, you think?
I think if you're England, there's no reason for you not to play, not to go territory. Get down there and you've probably got nothing to lose from here, and you back your line-out drive, force the All Blacks to defend. Strike just before half-time can do so much psychological damage going into the sheds.
So the kick was made by Henry Slade.
That was good.
So George throws. It's a bit untidy. Deflected through. Faye Waboso for England. Now Spencer away for Curry. Tom Curry setting it up. Now Cunningham South, who's been very good in the first half. Here's a drop kick. And again, he makes a terrible hash of it, Marcus Smith.
That's time.
And the ball goes dead. And Angus Gardner says, that's half-time, boys. So they go to the break at Twickenham. The All Blacks have scored 2 tries through Tele'a and Jordan. Both converted to 4 penalties for England. And it's 14 points to 12 at half-time.
Well, the All Blacks are deep in the Twickenham trenches. They lead England 14-12 at the break. Let's catch up with their assistant coach, Jason Holland.
Jace, pretty intense first half. What were the players saying?
Yeah, look, it's the pace is up and there's lots of opportunities in the game in there. Just talked around playing on the right end of the field and then taking our opportunities have been the key things. So if we're accurate to get out our own half and then get accurate and you know, with the ball in hand, we think we can score some points.
Something specific for the first 10?
Yeah, look, we'll look to make England make some tackles when we got the ball and be really accurate and real simple around how we get out of our own end.
Thank you.
So there we are, the thoughts of assistant coach Jason Holland at halftime. That sees the All Blacks ahead by just 2, but way behind in the penalty count, Jeff, which is of real concern.
Yeah, discipline's been an issue. They would have talked about and addressed that at half-time, but credit has to be given to England because every time the All Blacks have struck on the scoreboard, they've got themselves in a position to accumulate some points back. So ultimately, for England, it's about piling more pressure on the All Blacks. Territory's going to be critical in the second 40 minutes, clearly. They haven't been able to score any tries, but to be within 2 points with 40 minutes to go, England will like where they're sitting right now.
So Angus Gardner blows the whistle and we're underway in the second half at Twickenham.
Yeah, good.
As Scott Barrett rises high and pulls it down for the All Blacks. As Ratama sends it off to Omua, who was on the park 3 minutes into this game with Cody Taylor
Okay, and use
suffering a head knock.
2.
Cortez Ratama gets it up
Access.
towards halfway.
Access is good.
Taken down nicely by Furbank. Spencer now for England. Here goes Ben Earl. Spencer again.
Okay, and use
Again will lob the ball into All Black territory.
access.
Partially touched
Yep,
by an All Black
access.
player.
Knock
Bowden
on.
Barrett couldn't grab it.
I've got 2 there.
And 2 knock-ons. The first by the All Blacks.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, it's not a knock-on because it hit him in the face. What's that? Yeah. Okay, subs.
Right, early subs.
5. Yep. Yeah, sorry, just...
No.
Yeah, me too. Let me just check with the
1
guys.
minute into the second half, and as Pavel talked about it at half-time, they're not surprised to see this impact Patrick Tupolotu. Proud moment for him captaining the All Blacks last
Second
week.
one's a knock-on by White. Okay.
And Tupou Bai,
Okay.
who's worked hard, had a couple of handling errors, but still been good.
Sorry if I got it wrong, yeah.
Certainly say that about Tubavaya, but for Patrick Tuipulotu, just a slight limp there as well. So what impact Tuipulotu bring? We know his ball carrying ability. We'll look to anchor this right side of the scrum.
Yes, it is.
In terms of that territory that Jason Holland, the assistant coach, is talking about, how do you get that? Well, do you go on first phase or try and strike, put the ball on the ground? They've used the short kicking game really well, the All Blacks, to threaten and stall the defence.
Crouch.
It is All Black ball.
Bind.
England knocked it on. It hit Bowden Barrett in the head, so thus not a knock on.
Both in. Yep. Okay.
Now we had this extended scrum just before half time.
Quick reset. Let's go 30 seconds, quick reset. Left of the mark, let's get the setup right. Come on.
James, let's go, boys. James, we got one.
Let's go, guys. Okay.
Let's go, free in.
Bit of chat there between Kane and Savia.
Bind.
Let's see whether the All Blacks work a move off the back of the scrum.
Good. Stay high. Stay
Ratama
high.
gets it in,
Well done.
and off it goes. And Clark is the first receiver. Goes hard at Spencer. Now Ratama. Bowden Barrett. Jordan well taken in the tackle. Now the All Blacks having to scramble back. Tele'a under pressure. But they've got back well. As Ratama feeds it up to Lomax. They have to start again from inside their own 22. And this will require a clearing kick. And England do well out of that.
Yeah, the indecision from the second phase for the All Blacks put pressure on Will Jordan when he collected the ball, and he wasn't in a position to offload it. And they needed to go right to the edge if they could have, or play for territory. Caught in no man's land. England now with a great opportunity.
Caleb Kraft scrambling to get his boot back on. The All Blacks have turned this over though, and here goes Sititi, who was quite outstanding in the first half. Now Bowden Barrett changing direction of play and finding a bit of open space too. So England having to get back through Tommy Freeman, and the left winger gets it into touch.
And that's a great way, is attack the source, put pressure on at line-out time. I know you love a good contest, Nisbo. All Blacks did that. Quick turnover. Tempo's up once again.
Good.
Omua has been flawless. Tuipulotu wins the line-out. Here's Tele'a in from the blindside wing. Ratama away for Sititi again. Always goes hard in its speed. Here's Tuipulotu ploughing through tackles. Now Ratama throws an intercept pass, and off goes Smith. Not sure he's going to have quite the pace to do it though. He gets his pass away. Faya Waboso, and England score.
And that's the mistake that England were waiting for. Line speed. And it was Smith the man, and he's done it well. The All Blacks got momentum, and then the option taking, they got in their own way, and then Smith found the speed. Faya Waboso scores, but it's all the number 10. He created it. Just as Ratama threw it, no doubt about it. Ball was off the ground. Will Jordan chases hard. Nice change of angle though. Timing of the pass is critical. Jordan can't get there, and England hit the front.
Well, he picked up 2 tries when he was down here in July, 1 on each test match. Emmanuel Faya Waboso, and England early in the second half have hit the front. And Smith now looking to convert the try, and over it goes. 19 points to 14.
England had it looked like threatening the line in the first 40 minutes, but it was a mistake deep in English territory which presented the opportunity, and the talent of Smith came through. He read it well. Give him credit. And then this transfer, great support play, important finish. England celebrate.
Good.
So the restart down as far as Earl. The All Blacks in to stop him inside the 22.
Okay, use it.
Well, the game has changed dramatically in the 5 minutes since half-time as Spencer bangs it hard and into touch it goes.
Well, you'll do well if you're England to defend a 5-point lead. But in terms of momentum and belief, and you're starting to hear the crowd, and when you start hearing the crowd, it gives you that lift, that belief.
Yeah, good context. Again
to Pelotu. Low pass, well handled though. Ooh, that was marginal from Tele'a to Geordie Barrett. Hit up by Sititi. Now Ratama away for Pelotu, who's made quite an impression in the 4 or 5 minutes he's been on. Sititi again. But England flying up in defence. Lomax, I don't know whether he contained that. Well, referee said play on. Savia.
Yeah, stay down.
There's Ratama now. Beauden Barrett, beautifully timed. Jordan was into a gap and just couldn't link up. Now a loose pass out into midfield where it's snapped up by Kane. Williams turns it back inside to his skipper. Flying onto it. The All Blacks. Quick hands, nice work. Now Sititi. Again, ranging wide.
No one! Well done, good listen.
There's Ratama.
Great listen.
Change of thoughts from Beauden Barrett. Not quite sure what this is about.
So the message of territory, you get that at half-time. It's how you use that information. And the All Blacks held on to possession nicely, started to get a little bit of way on. So Beauden Barrett feels I'm not under as much pressure for the kick.
Okay, here we go.
I'll try and force them back in their own half. The one thing I'm impressed with is this English defence. It is stout, it's resolute. You look at the breakdown, not committing numbers, making sure that players are on the ground quickly. They've still got their line speed.
Now guys, let's get that set up right.
This game has swung on its head in the first 8 minutes. You get the sense that England know exactly how they want to squeeze the All Blacks, and the All Blacks have got to respond here. A little chat happening. Cortez Ratama with Beauden Barrett. Who's got who defensively? With England here, they will look at their set piece. First and foremost, they'll go to their scrum. Then they'll go to the air. And they'll control where the game is being played.
Okay. Crouch. Bind. Set. Good.
So when it goes from Spencer,
Play it.
told to play it. The cross kick here from Slade. Plenty of time for Freeman. All Blacks looking to turn it over. Now Spencer away for Earl. Hard into contact as always.
I'm happy they're falling.
Now Smith.
Slade. Flat.
Nice pass away to Faya Waboso again. All Blacks have a crack at this and earn a penalty. Just their second of the game. Cortez Ratama.
And both teams had been so accurate
I'm happy that he was falling,
at the breakdown. Jamie George questioning a contact in terms of a tackle.
Look, there probably is, but he was falling, so...
Beauden Barrett says, enough, I'm carrying on. I want to play the game of rugby. We're behind on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
But for the first time at the breakdown, we've seen a penalty because the clean-out not quite quick enough and accurate enough.
That's just how I saw it. Not every head contact's foul play, okay?
Having to do a lot of explaining, Angus Gardner.
That's a knock-on. Knock-on.
Line-out throw, this time over the back, was knocked on. So the All Blacks have forfeited
Let's play, come on, let's go.
that advantage they had.
Let's go, please. Okay, you want the scrum?
Well, England very keen to take the scrum and not play on with the advantage.
All right, you ask for the scrum.
It's a danger of when you try and play a tempo, is that you don't quite get the connection right. And so Asafa Umboa and the jumping team didn't get their timing right, and it's an error. Penalties and errors.
Thank you.
Hurting the All Blacks.
Good stuff.
England, the
Okay,
beneficiaries
you two
right
stand up,
now.
show me.
So I'm going to stay here.
Yeah, I know.
Half an hour to go.
Are you happy there?
Scott Robertson
Okay, we'll come
forced
up-
to go
so
to the
there, we're
bench
happy?
early with the hooker.
It's left of the mark, that's fine. I'm happy there.
Brought
Okay?
Patrick
Stay there, stay
Tuipulotu
there.
on.
Okay.
England are thinking
All
about it. And the
That's
All
good,
Blacks
I'm happy. It's left.
probably in this
Stay there,
test,
don't
Jeff,
shift.
have a bit more impact. And certainly in the back department.
Certainly impact, but
Let's go, please.
clearly hasn't been a strength in 2024, the last 20 minutes of
Yep.
test matches. So they need to make a shift. They've got 30 minutes. They've got plenty of it. Roygaard, McKenzie,
Set.
Finau.
Interesting scrum. Referee says ball out as Earl. Xavier trying desperately to turn it over. Now it's snapped up by George Martin.
Yep, stripped out.
Ball's been stripped away from him.
Stripped
Barrett hands it away, and here's Clark on the burst. Caleb Clark, good
Not
run.
held.
Got up, wasn't held.
No, 4. You're off
And
your
England,
feet.
well, talk about tackling
Play
off the
through.
ball as Ratama goes downfield.
Okay.
Omua stands over it. Awaitu Tuipulotu again ploughs through a couple of tackles. As Ratama feeds it up to Barrett, puts the little kick through,
Backwards.
and it bounced off an England
No,
player.
ruck.
Trying to thread the ball through
Okay, back,
Bowden
step back.
Barrett.
What's the ceiling?
Yep.
Now here's Cunningham South. The two number 6s
Okay,
in this
protect the
game have
ball
been
and use it.
quite outstanding.
2.
Spencer getting the countdown and finally makes the clearance.
The England are going to be happy to go from set piece to set piece. They'll be happy to go set piece to set piece, whether at line out time. It's the option from Bowden Barrett,
Now.
and some changes being made, and some
Substitutions.
big changes up front. And Genge, Stuart done a good job. Really, really have. It's going to be Baxter and Cole who had that responsibility.
Yeah, we just hold the gap. Just,
Jamie George, the skipper as well in his boat.
Yep.
Thanks, Dan.
So Theo Dan, so
We're done.
a complete change in the front row by England.
We're done. Okay.
There's Finn
Come on.
Baxter, Dan Cole, 37 years of age, but still going. Omua looking to throw, does so, and it's overthrown. And Geordie Barrett tried to grab it, but England have turned it over. And now they've knocked it on. Oh, he said knocked it back.
Yeah, backwards and bounce.
Bayu Aboso makes a good run downfield. Now Martin away for Smith.
That's inside the 50.
Another clever kick.
I think that's a 50-22.
50-22. 50-22, Nisbo, sorry, but that's
No, it's just
another mistake at line-out time.
Version, 50-22.
Presents England with an opportunity. He found the gap in between the players, did Smith.
Yeah.
Bayu Aboso
we've
is some
confirmed it.
sort of talent.
50-22.
Explosive,
Inside. Yep,
dynamic,
nice.
powerful.
Okay.
Very much like Tele'a, to be fair, in terms of that ability to punch through small spaces.
Here we go.
First line out throw then for Theo Dan.
Yep,
And the All Blacks have hooked it back. Tuipulotu got up,
Yeah,
got a
option.
hand on it, but knocked it on.
Maro. You've got the option. Line out option. Knock on by Black in the air.
So the All Blacks challenging
Line out option.
the first throw by
Into touch. 5.
Theo Dan, but
Okay.
not able to control it. Not contesting this
Yep.
time, so
Access is
England
good. Hold.
through Itoji.
Okay, stop once. One stoppage. Go. Up. Okay, get ready to use that.
Now it's been
Now.
held up. Referee says now. Well, he's already said now. And the All Blacks will get the ball back.
Hey. Come here.
Well, Angus Gardner said now, and England just carried on.
I wasn't saying it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please be careful.
Yeah, no,
It was a clear call for use it, then they came through, scrum the deck. Just be careful, please. Okay? Okay, scrum.
A 32-year-old. Ben Spencer's waited a long time for his first start for England.
Yes.
And he's been good. And like any halfback, he's competitive. And he sees a missed opportunity. He wants to be part
Okay, guys,
of
couple of new
changing
faces. Control the weight,
this English
take the hit,
team
okay?
in terms of the results of big games. The All Blacks have done well to survive to this point. How do they exit here? How do they turn this around?
Crouch. Bind. Set. Good.
So, All Black scrum good. Up goes Geordie Barrett, goes hard at the England defence.
No, back. 9, back onside.
Now Ratama works it back for Beauden Barrett. Now they look to exploit England out wide.
Forward.
And the offload goes forward. Another mistake.
Can see the option, but it's just good defence, really good defence from Curry, working on the inside. That was the key man there. Yes, there may have been a chance, but it's almost that feeling of desperation. You
Good work,
get that
scrum time.
sense.
Really good on your side. Very good. Well done.
You're thinking, we've got to go from inside our 22.
Don't
That's what the All Blacks have started to think. Yes, one-on-one, you're back Will Jordan, but the work on the inside, Curry was outstanding.
No, that one's on me, sorry. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Big attacking chance for England here.
Early.
And the All Blacks have gone early. England might decide another scrum here.
Number 3. Over here.
So they're going to go to a speculator here. They're going to go high.
Righto.
And chase.
Access.
There we go. Ball's loose. Held up by Geordie Barrett. England.
Held up, goal line.
So it's a goal line dropout, which in the end is a pretty good result for the All Blacks.
Play when you're ready.
What a
Make
great
sure
option.
they're behind.
Ball is in the hands of Beauden Barrett. Slade took a shot there. Interesting to see whether or not. Ball goes to the ground. He goes through and bumps into Beauden Barrett. It's great work from the two midfielders.
He's gone short, has Beauden Barrett. And the All Blacks have got it back through Tuipulotu.
What's that?
A brave move.
Leave it.
Had to go 10 metres. And back it comes now for Beauden Barrett. And he thumps it hard. Fielded by Furbank. Back goes the England fullback. Away for Smith. Now Spencer works it away for Finn Baxter. The ball's been knocked down. Here's Earl. Good run by Ben Earl. Spencer again. Itoshi drops the pass off. Now the All Blacks have it back through O'Mua. Powerful run up the middle. England have got a couple of players down at the moment. Now Geordie Barrett works it away for Caleb Clark, showing good pace. Offloads to Beauden Barrett. Here comes the try for Beauden Barrett.
They'll be checking a couple of things, and you hear the crowd, and Angus Gardner's blown his whistle. He's going to want to see a couple of things, a couple of plays.
I do want to check. My on-field decision is a try. I do want to check if it was a deliberate knock-on, yes or no.
That's correct, Gus.
Okay, let's have a look at that on the screen. My live version was it was part of the tackle, so let's have a look on the screen.
Yeah, I've got the hand quite a way away from the tackle.
Okay.
And this is TMO.
Yeah, okay.
And this is probably going to be overturned.
Okay, so listen.
And Caleb Clark's had an issue with this already this season.
And a yellow card. I just want to see if there's a line break. What's that?
Yeah, we're just getting you a wide view now. We're happy that it is a deliberate knock-on.
Yep. What's your view? Yeah, okay, there's a defender. Okay, yeah, there is a defender. Okay, come back to me, Marius.
Let's just wait and see how this plays out.
Okay, got you back on screen.
Okay, so let me explain. It is a deliberate knock-on. So it will be a no try. And it will just be a penalty.
That's correct.
Okay.
I agree.
So no yellow card. And having been in this situation before,
We just felt that your hand.
And
was
as a
too far
winger.
away. Yep.
and I can understand what Caleb Clark's thinking, because you come into the space and you make yourself as wide as you possibly can as you're going into the tackle. So it sort of gives you two options. And for the All Blacks,
Mr. Mark,
it was a clear knock-on.
infield.
So yes, and it was certainly impactful. The All Blacks rub out a fantastic try. And it's now England who can take a shot at goal.
It's my understanding that it is the right score, yeah.
19, okay, thank you.
Yep. What do you want to do? Yeah, have a shot, okay, yeah. I've just got it here, mate, so yeah.
So Angus Gardner has sorted it out. England still want to know why it's not a yellow card, but that's been explained.
Okay, cool.
In the meantime, more reinforcements.
Marcus. Yep. Okay. Shot on.
What a momentum swing in the game. What a momentum swing. The All Blacks would have tied it up, possibly gone ahead.
Yeah, nice, guys.
Now Marcus Smith has the opportunity. And as you see, I was just saying, he's making himself as wide as he can. And the All Black coaches will need to take a deep breath, prepare for the last 20. Caleb Clark, who conceded a yellow card for a similar offence in the previous Test match.
Flawless so far, Marcus Smith. Looking to give England that buffer in the game, and he does. 22 points to 14, and 20 minutes left. Now the All Blacks make changes. Jeff?
Which number?
And significant changes as well.
14.
England have made a couple themselves. Change at halfback, Cam Roigard for Cortez Ratama. And I think I saw Damien McKenzie come on, so whether or not there's a reshuffle at the back, on for Mark Tele'a.
In the meantime, we're underway again as Will Jordan gets up to make the tackle on Ben Earl. His Ben carriers on. Twin brother of Tom.
Good.
Spencer unleashes downfield. Geordie Barrett away for Damien McKenzie, and off he goes. Injects some real pace into this All Black effort. Roigard away for Tui Pelotu. Roigard swings it away for Scott Barrett. McKenzie. A little pass away for Williams. Here's Sititi again. He not got a nice pass off to Mighty Williams. The All Blacks using the ball. Here's Savia, breaks the first tackle of Earl. Stayed on his feet.
No!
And that's got to be offside, surely. Not sure why the penalty wasn't given there by Angus Gardner. Here's Tui Pelotu again. That's huge defence by England. There's Roigard. Now Savia. Just in England territory. Roigard again. Ioane trying to fight his way through a couple of tackles. Not really going anywhere at the moment. A nice offload by Lomax. Got it off to Roigard. Now the All Blacks swing it wide. As Sititi down the wing. Near the 22. Roigard there again. And a penalty. Wow.
Yeah, the crowd celebrates. It's great defence, but the All Blacks looking threatening over the advantage line. It's Ben Curry very, very good on the ball there. But they're starting to show signs of keeping the ball alive, and the All Blacks will have to do that now. Down 8 points, they'll need to score twice. Discipline from England will be critical. Their defence, their tackling, though, has been outstanding.
Okay, Marcus.
But
let's go, please.
You just got a little glimpse when the whistle was blown. That little bit of fatigue, it's starting to play a part. Like I say, they'll be happy now to try and go from set piece to set piece. Won't be easy. But the offload game, but this man Sititi,
substitutions,
he's been the star. And the change is coming for England again.
There's a neck roll there on neck roll by 1.
For England, changes. He's been a star, Smith, but I think you'll find that George Ford is on.
So the line-out throw, won by England, and the new halfback on is Randall. Now the cross kick.
Yeah, good contact.
Oh, lovely take by Faye Waboso. So England marching forward, and the All Blacks get a penalty this time.
Sam Cane timed it beautifully. There's Smith to the sideline.
Remembering too, Jeff, that the last 20 minutes has not been a strong point for the All Blacks this season.
You're right. And there's that man Cane, and all of his experience and leadership. Changes up front as well. Off the Tuanga Fasilio Tossi, both on as well for the All Blacks. Can they flip the script for the last 20 that you've talked about?
Guys. Open up the gap.
Let's vote.
Line out throw, they're going to go deep, and they do well as Beauden Barrett takes it up. Roigard pings it off to Tui Pelotu. There it is again for Roigard. Tuangafasi. They'll try and keep the ball in hand here. Scott Barrett goes hard, drags it almost to the 22. England's defence, though, really hard to penetrate. Geordie Barrett looking to take an inside line. Now Sititi. Roigard has a quick look off to Savia. Now O'Mua bouncing out of a couple. Got to pass away. Roigard just couldn't hold it.
Another error, another handling error. Anton Leonard-Brown looks as though he's set to return after a brief stint.
12 black substitution.
Change. Geordie Barrett is going to be the man replaced. And I think if you think about Anton Leonard-Brown, his best position, as you see, penalties conceded by the All Blacks in this game. England's discipline has been simply superb. But with Leonard-Brown going to 12, whose best test matches have been in that position, for me, he's got an offload game. Barrett, after an injury,
that's been a genuine
interrupted season. But now, every minute that ticks away, every set piece that ticks away,
here we go.
Vital seconds.
Oh, sorry, mate, sorry.
Going off the clock for the All Blacks.
Okay, here we go. Okay, guys, couple of new faces. Yeah, happy? Are you happy? You happy? Couple of new faces. Control and balance.
I understand why you bring George Ford on, because clearly you're not going to play deep in your half, in your own half. You're looking for territory now, and his kicking game is very good. We saw his first cross kick for Faye Waboso. He was able to get up and contest and win that in the air. He's very good at finding grass.
Set. Good.
So in it goes from Randall. Now forward. And finds a good touch. The vastly experienced George Ford.
As I said, set piece to set piece. No broken play.
6 white substitution.
Change coming. And it's Chandler Cunningham South.
Just keep the gap. England on the line. England on the line. Thanks, boys.
And you remember the first half, he made a big shot. He brought the crowd into the game. He's getting a very big hand.
Amua throws, Sititi wins. Roigard for Beauden Barrett. In comes Caleb Clark, looking to penetrate this defence, which has not been easy. Sititi. Tui Pelotu's been really good with the ball in hand. Now Roigard again. Back on the inside it goes.
Shoulder to shoulder. Yep.
Bennett Brown
That's fine.
and McKenzie together. Taken up by O'Moore. Ball turned over. England have done really well. Turned the ball over.
Back. Offside.
And offside play.
Yeah, we'll have a look if. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Well, the All Blacks, for me,
going back for no arms.
they're trying very hard to go through the middle of a very good English defence. Look, it's relentless. Atoje. And there's a no-arms tackle, I think, that's been turned around. So penalty to the All Blacks. Big decision to make here for Scott Barrett. Plenty of time left in this game. Points are on offer.
Number 8.
You would expect you take the 3, surely. 22-17.
Yeah, just here.
There, no arm from Earl.
Yeah.
That is actually, that's dangerous.
Okay, it's all right.
I'm not sure what tackle technique he's thinking he used there, but it wasn't the one he just demonstrated on the screen. No.
Yeah. Okay, guys, back 10, please.
So, as you say, a big decision here.
Now, it looks as though it's Damien McKenzie.
Right here. No arms tackle. Okay. Okay. Are you right if I put the time on? Shot. Okay. Shot called. No, I'm happy, mate. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Big kick here. 14 minutes
mate.
out. And to bring the All Blacks within 5. Good kick by Damien McKenzie. And it's 22-17 with 13 and a half minutes left.
And much needed. Just to feel as though, it looks as though it's going to be another change. I'm not sure. Geordie Barrett's on the sideline.
Time off.
Beauden Barrett is going to the sideline. And it looks as though Tele'a's returned to the field.
Yep. Okay, time back on.
So McKenzie into first 5 as the kickoff is made and taken down by Scott Barrett. Both of his brothers now out of the game. Up goes O'Moore.
Okay, and
now Roigard looking to make the clearance from inside the 22. And gets it away down towards halfway.
Now, vastly different game. Beauden Barrett, we understand, is going for an HIA, so we'll see whether or not he returns. McKenzie will go to 10. Will Jordan will go to fullback. But a vastly different game when it's just 5 points, because with 13 minutes to go, there's plenty of time. Now, you don't necessarily have to chase the game quite as much if you're the All Blacks.
5. Numbers are good.
Dan for England. Ball taken down well by Ben Curry. Ball is there. Durant running hard across field.
Push back. Push back. Whoop.
Randall.
Okay, allow the access. Allow the access. Good.
Knocked on by Faye Waboso. They're lethal with the ball in the air in England. Here's McKenzie looking to get something going from inside the 22. Ball flicked on, but they'll go back for the original knock on.
So what England do really well is when the game gets a little bit broken, they put defensive pressure on the second to last man. And so if you throw that pass and the timing's not right, as we see here, that contest in the air is going to be constant over this next 12 minutes, winning that battle in the air. Those two men not for the first time having to do battle in the air, but they continue to put that pressure on, and that last transfer, as we saw from Rico Ioane there, no time, no space, ball goes forward. Like I say, England go to another set piece. From their point of view, this is how you control the game.
Make sure we're happy with our sets. Yeah, happy? Are you happy, England? Happy, New Zealand? Good. Okay, here we go. Control and balance. Control and balance. Crouch. Bind. Set. Good.
Okay, and it goes from Roigard. Good All Black scrum. Could earn them a penalty, does so. Roigard thought about it.
Yeah.
And thought better of it. No need, you're 70 metres away.
No, but over here.
From the English try line, Pasilio Tosi, Ofi Tuangafasi, and Asafa Amua, Patrick Tuipulotu. Look at the pressure here. And it's all coming through on Cole.
Okay.
And he turned in, and now Mackenzie finds touch. Like I say, it's a different game with 5 points. Now you just have to hold on to the ball, look at building pressure, maybe get another penalty, work your way up the field. Try and get to the edge.
Amua goes down the back, and it's not a good line-out throw.
No, there's a clear out first.
Line-out throws in the second half, costing the All Blacks for sure.
Okay, and use that. Keep it under.
There's halfback Randall. Again they go high. Faye Waboso up again, but well taken down by Clark. So the All Blacks have possession.
That's good.
Now Roigard somehow gets it back for Mackenzie. And the All Blacks return serve with the high kick, which is beautifully taken by Tele'a, but then he has it stolen off him. But now it's back with the All Blacks and the former Leonard Brown.
Yeah, play on, we've still got it.
They're going to play on. So Roigard away now, Mackenzie looking to get it wide. And they do so. Oh, he's in touch. So back for the original knock on. Boy, that might have been interesting if Sititi hadn't put his foot into touch.
You talked about returning serve and winning the battle in the air. Faye Waboso has done it well, as has Tele'a for the All Blacks. And so, as I go, I know it sounds as repetitive, but the ball hasn't been in play for 4, 5, 6 phases, and that's what the All Blacks need to try and break down this defence. A lot weighing on both of these teams, a side that in the All Blacks that hasn't finished Test matches well, and England that have missed opportunities against some big sides in 2024. Ireland, France, All Blacks twice in July, desperate to find a way, like that man is, desperate to find a way to win big Test matches, and this is a big Test match.
Okay. Control, please. Yep.
All Blacks produced a big scrum last time.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Good.
They try it again.
Advantage.
Again they move England. They've got the penalty advantage. Now Mackenzie away for Tele'a. Playing under this penalty advantage. Tele'a again, another penalty advantage. This one further upfield. No, they're going back. Gone back to the original scrum.
Standing up.
And this All Black scrum, with the replacement players on, has made mincemeat of England.
Yeah, and there's no doubt when you're talking Baxter and Cole, they're two players at vastly different points in their career. One just beginning, one in the twilight. And so he's the man that's under pressure. He's presenting an opportunity. England's discipline has been outstanding. The All Blacks have to continue to strike. Their line-out has to operate.
Step. Yes, sir. Thank you.
This is a big throw.
We're on here.
It has to work for the All Blacks. And Tuipulotu gets his hand on it. Tuangafasi takes it in, and it's there for Roigard. Away for Kane.
17.
Sam Kane presents it for Roigard again. O'Moore goes hard. All Blacks take it out towards centre field through Savia. Roigard again. Now Kane. Again it's O'Moore. Ploughing straight ahead. They've got to release O'Moore with knees on the ground. McKenzie. Back comes Ioane on the angle. Makes good ground too. Roigard goes himself. England looking to turn it over. Can't do so. Now Basilio Tossi.
No.
Roigard once more as they build up nicely here, the All Blacks. Out into centre field. Ioane.
Advantage.
Another penalty advantage coming.
Where to go?
Roigard can't get it out.
No. A few feet. No. Excuse me. No. Put the ball down.
So what do? You're Scott Barrett. 6 minutes.
Put down a scrum.
I think you're right. In saying that, though, 22-20, and it looks as though they're not even doing that. They're keeping ball in hand and a quick tap. This is a move you've practiced training.
Roigard takes it. Away it goes. England read it well, though. Tuangafasi. Ball is there, though.
Wait.
For Roigard. Now Sititi.
No, don't push it into him. Don't push it into him.
All Blacks hammering away here with Ardie Savia. 5 minutes left. Asafa O'Moore. England fighting for the ball, but he's off his feet. Roigard again. Swings it away for McKenzie. Hands it up for Jordan. Here's Tele'a! Mark Tele'a! Gets it at the corner, and it's 22 each.
The quick tap. It didn't work. England were relentless in their pressure, but it was that man's finishing ability in a one-on-one situation, his power. After some great work on the inside, it's all tied up. With the opportunity to go ahead, it was narrow, the focus, but it's man McKenzie just bounced to the outside, keep it alive. The stop go, they go too high, he spins out. What a try, Mark Tele'a. Look at the finish, puts his heads down, slams it in the corner.
Well, last time the two teams met at Twickenham, it was a draw, 25 all. Damien McKenzie from the sideline. What a kick! What a kick!
He's done it! What a shot! The All Blacks 3.5 minutes away. Look at this work from McKenzie. Held it up. The finish from Tele'a. The conversion from McKenzie.
Short kickoff from England. Deflected back. And here goes Dan. Now the All Blacks have got to be really conscious of giving away penalties or not giving away penalties as Finn Baxter takes it up. England now desperate. That's a thumping tackle by Tui Pelotu. He has been a colossus since he came on. Now England again. Trying to take it up was Alex Dombront. Now forward. Good bust there by Slade. Now the little pass that's been lost. The All Blacks back in possession. Roigard thumps it for all he can. And hello, they've gone back.
Tackle off the ball.
That's the head contact that we need to clear on number 22.
Tackle off the ball.
Tackle off the ball.
Anton Leonard-Brown.
Gussie.
Yeah, down in the middle. Please take that as well, please.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
Yellow cards have hurt the All Blacks.
Gussie, we need to check.
Tackle off the ball.
No doubt about it. Not for the first time in this test.
Guys, we need to check the tackle. There's another instance where you need to check. Number 22.
Yeah, they'll be looking at in regards to where the penalty is as well if you're England.
That's right.
Okay.
So this was prior to the tackle off the ball, just for your info.
I think it's one of the situations. I don't think there's any intent. Change of direction. He's going down. Both players are going low, but he's in the bid anyway to the end of the game.
Yeah, I just want to establish if it's foul play or not. Yeah, I don't think that's foul play. Yeah, I agree.
You heard Angus Gardner say earlier on, I'm not sure if you picked it up, that not every head contact is foul play. And so that may be one of those situations.
He's upright? Yeah. Yeah, he's upright coming down. Okay. So for me, it does meet the yellow card threshold. Yes? Okay. What's that?
Just consider the player is...
Yeah, he's already in the sin bin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can just change the yellow card for that and then do that.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Well, this is going on. George Ford
It's in
will
the
be
same position.
thinking long and hard about what's in front of him.
Okay, back to Marius. Just wait.
I think we've seen it enough. It's a yellow card.
I think so.
Yeah. It is foul play by 22. It is dangerous and it's head on head. So it does meet the yellow card threshold. I'd already given him a yellow card for a cynical play before, but the foul play's before that. So the yellow card, the first yellow card will be for foul play, and it'll be for an off-field review. Okay, so it'll be for an off-field review on 22. But the original penalty will stay. Yep. You've got the option. You've got the option.
Can I be given the marks clearly?
Yeah, we'll just get the marks for you, and then you've got the option about the two.
You get to make the decision.
Just wait.
Now, where the mark is going to be really important here.
So
Ford's going to have a go.
Is where the two marks are, so England can have the option. Yep. Yep.
Somehow or other, Jamie George is out there again.
In front of the 50-metre line.
Yeah, that's correct. And the other one is on the 50-metre line, 2 metres in from the 10-metre line.
Okay, on the 50-metre line, just to confirm. Yep.
Everybody's got an opinion.
One basically in the middle or one on the edge over here?
In the same field position.
Or the other one's on the 10-metre line. Okay. Okay, so you've got the option for the 10-metre line, or you've got the one back on half line. Yeah, just here. Yeah. Just wait.
So he's on report for the first penalty, but they're taking the mark
and
for the second penalty.
There. Okay, this one here. Okay, here we go. Okay, option here. Oh, I wish.
I can't believe they haven't got the tee on the ground, because I'm pretty sure we've done for the last 3 or 4 minutes he's taken the shot at goal. Oh, a game that's at time meandered along through errors and mistakes has come down to the final 2.5 minutes after an outstanding try and conversion. Turns round. It's now George Ford's opportunity for England to retake the lead.
Yeah.
Well, he was something of a World Cup hero in France last year. When England lost a man to a red card, he took over with drop kicks and penalties. Big kick for George Ford. Oh, he's off the posts. And the ball's been knocked on by the All Blacks. They dodged one bullet, but they've fallen into another one here. Ford might get a drop kick opportunity after all.
Let's go, guys.
Oh, it was the hand in there.
Let's go.
From Slade in the tackle, and yeah, the desperation. Bill Beaumont behind Scott Robertson. One more turn.
Well,
And we know what George Ford's thinking. He's thinking a drop goal. You can almost tell that ball was always going to hit the post from that angle.
Control your weight, no early push.
well, what's going to happen here at the scrum? Because the last All Black scrums, can they put enough pressure on here to turn England over? Here we go, here we go. Oh, it's a bit of confusion. Here's Ford. Tuipulotu scrags him down in the tackle. In the last minute of the game. Now Baxter takes it up. Ford will be getting in position, but he's a wee bit too far out at the moment. England take it in again through Itoshi. Only seconds left. Trying to find a decent position. All Blacks won't want to give away any penalties.
Stay.
Now where is he? Again they run it up through Ben Curry.
No, Artie, no. Stay.
No, not yet. Ball is in there, it's slow. Here we go, here we go. And he's missed it. And the game is finished. Total drama at Twickenham, and the All Blacks get home over England.
What a test. Here's the moment for the All Blacks. What pressure from Roigard. Didn't allow forward time. It skewed off to the right. The disappointment for England. A 2-point win for the All Blacks at Twickenham. They found a way in the last 20 to get it done. An outstanding performance, an outstanding test match from both sides.
Unbelievable finish. Scott Robertson celebrates, and the All Blacks are home at Twickenham 24-22.